feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank. Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. I'm your co-host, Ted Jenkins, sitting with my co-host, Lee Heisman. Of course, our guest today, Tiffany Lopez, who's the owner of the Barista Lab, and so much more that you have to go to the podcast at shrimptankpodcast.com. You can hear the entire interview that Lee and I did today, which is really fascinating, not just about business, not just about entrepreneurship, but if you are a coffee aficionado, you should be going to the shrimptankpodcast.com right now and learn more about coffee. It was really, really a cool interview. As always, you can get us for replays, not only at the shrimptankpodcast.com, but you can go to Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, and everywhere around the internet to hear this across the country.
So, Tiffany, great show today, and thank you for coming all the way in from Seattle. Ted, Tiffany came all the way in from Seattle yesterday, stayed overnight, and came to the program today. Tell us about Barista Lab and what makes it so unique.
So Barista Lab supplies loyal coffee lovers with brewing equipment they can use to win their days. And that is unique because coffee is so much more than being energetic and energized. It's about connection, and it's about really having that quiet moment to yourself. So we help move that along.
Well, we learned a lot today. In fact, Tiffany turned me on to what may be my own self-holiday gift. It's going to be an espresso machine through, is it Marcoso? Is that the?
La Marzocco.
La Marzocco. That's it. I tell you what, I saw it on there. It's the coolest thing that I've ever seen. But you say Barista Lab's going to come out with a lot more new products on here. What products are you bringing on the marketplace for consumers right now in the coffee business?
So we have a cold brew, a nitro cold brew that you could do at home for everybody who doesn't want to go outside and go get coffee. We have an AeroPress organizer. We have some barista cleaning cloths and a lot of other things. Guys, check out our website and our Instagram, and we have a lot more coming your way.
So what I really found intriguing, and again, I have 3 daughters and my wife, so I'm surrounded by women, but I also now respect women power, Ted, a lot more. And I have a young lady here that has been a business owner since she's been 17 years old. Wow. So only for about 2 years now, right? Maybe just a couple more years. But she's been a business owner since she's been 17 years old. What's it like being a woman business owner in an industry that's dominated, it's male-dominated, and it's also dominated with a lot older people in this community? Tell me those struggles that you've had and what that's like.
Yeah, so back in 2007, when I was 17, it was very difficult, very challenging. One, I was a kid. I mean, I look even younger than I look now. And nobody would take me seriously. And that's a really good time to use, like if any of you are young and a woman, call on people who are older and have a little bit more gray hair than you. That's what I did. And I used my mom. I used, men to like kind of make those phone calls and kind of talk to the older people who wouldn't talk to me back in the day.
Well, I'll tell you have people here with gray hair that can help you, number one. Number two, what we're going to do, being a part of the Shrimp Tank family now, is one of our guests a few weeks ago, Ted, was Alma Coffee. Right. So they're a roaster here in town. We want to gain the right Almatude. We're going to connect you with them as well in the ownership, because it's just in that coffee community we think it can only benefit you. But how do people get in touch with you? How do they look at your website? How would they follow you?
Thank you. It's baristalab.com. Brew Barista Lab on Instagram, and just Barista Lab on Facebook. I love, love, love talking to people online. Facebook is where I've been living, so if you have any questions, please stop by and ask them.
So I guess it'd be remiss in not asking here, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, or Peet's Coffee, out of those 3 big chains in there, is there a number one, or is it too difficult to say?
Honestly, I'm going to say Starbucks, because
wow.
Well, here's why. They have mastered consistency. If you
that's
go
true.
anywhere in the world, you know exactly what you're going to get, and that's where small mom and pop shops kind of like fail. You walk into a place and you don't know what you're going to get. But Starbucks has just, they're super consistent. You know what you're getting, you know what you want, you order it, you get it, tastes like, what you expect. So That's
Did you
it.
know that they have a puppuccino? I guess it's like there's like a private thing for like for your dog.
For a little
They have
dog, yeah, little
tiny
dog thing,
puppuccino
yes.
that you can get too.
That is outrageous.
Yes.
Well, folks, thanks for always coming to the Shrimp Tank post-show wrap-up on here. And I guess my question for you today, which is a really, really important question, and we didn't get to it today in our broadcast, is what does a cup of coffee mean to you? For some people, a cup of coffee is just enjoying that quiet peace before the day starts. For some people, a cup of coffee is sitting down with their spouse or partner or girlfriend or boyfriend and having a conversation. For some people, a cup of coffee means having a business meeting with executives and talking about important business stuff. But the most important part of this question is that if you find as an entrepreneur that your calendar is too busy to actually sit down and have a cup of coffee with someone, then maybe you found that you're out of balance. So the next time that you're not right and you're out of balance, ask yourself that very simple question: is it time for me to have a cup of coffee? And that's your post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond.